Hello everyone, this is Africa Insider Tube. Today, we want to present about US Air Force finally test a laser weapon on its AC-130J gunship. Please subscribe to Africa Insider Tube channel, and like our video, before you start watching. Thank you. For the last 5 years, Air Force Special Operations Command has been working toward incorporating a high-energy laser weapon on its newest AC-130J gunship. It now plans to fire a 60-kilowatt laser in 2022, according to a program officer affiliated with the program. If it is successful, and they are planning for success, then it will feed into our new requirements and potentially a new program down the road, said Air Force Colonel Melissa Johnson, Program Executive Officer for Fixed Wing Programs at Special Operations Command. She spoke during last week's virtual Special Operations Forces Industry Conference, hosted by the National Defense Industrial Association. A laser weapon is a directed energy weapon based on lasers. After decades of R&D, as of January 2020, directed energy weapons including lasers are still at the experimental stage, and it remains to be seen if or when they will be deployed as practical, high-performance military weapons. Atmospheric thermal blooming has been a major problem, still mostly unsolved and worsened if there is fog, smoke, dust, rain, snow, smog, foam, or purposely dispersed obscurant chemicals in the air. Essentially, a laser generates a beam of light that needs clear air or a vacuum to work without thermal blooming. Laser and other directed energy weapons have been a staple in science fiction since their inception, however. Many types of laser can potentially be used as incapacitating weapons, through their ability to produce temporary or permanent vision loss when aimed at the eyes. The degree, character, and duration of vision impairment caused by eye exposure to laser light vary with the power of the laser, the wavelength, the collimation of the beam, the exact orientation of the beam, and the duration of exposure. Lasers of even a fraction of a watt in power can produce immediate, permanent vision loss under certain conditions, making such lasers potential non-lethal but incapacitating weapons. The extreme handicap that laser-induced blindness represents makes the use of lasers even as non-lethal weapons morally controversial, and weapons designed to cause permanent blindness have been banned by the Protocol on Blinding Laser Weapons. The Lockheed AC-130 gunship is a heavily armed, long-endurance, ground attack variant of the C-130 Hercules transport, fixed-wing aircraft. It carries a wide array of ground attack weapons that are integrated with sophisticated sensors, navigation, and fire control systems. Unlike other modern military fixed-wing aircraft, the AC-130 relies on visual targeting. Because its large profile and low operating altitudes of approximately 7,000 feet, 2,100 m, make it an easy target, its close air support missions are usually flown at night. The airframe is manufactured by Lockheed Martin, while Boeing is responsible for the conversion into a gunship and for aircraft support. Developed during the Vietnam War as Project Gunship 2, the AC-130 replaced the Douglas AC-47 Spooky, or Gunship I. The sole operator is the United States Air Force, which uses the AC-130U Spooky and AC-130W Stinger 2 variants for close air support, air interdiction, and force protection, with the upgraded AC-130J Ghost Rider entering service. Close air support roles include supporting ground troops, escorting convoys, and urban operations. Air interdiction missions are conducted against planned targets and targets of opportunity. Force protection missions include defending air bases and other facilities. AC-130Us are based at Hurlburt Field, Florida, while AC-130Ws are based at Cannon AFB, New Mexico. Gunships can be deployed worldwide. The squadrons are part of the Air Force Special Operations Command, a component of the United States Special Operations Command. The AC-130 has an unpressurized cabin, with the weaponry mounted to fire from the port side of the fuselage. During an attack, the gunship performs a pylon turn, flying in a large circle around the target, therefore being able to fire at it for far longer than in a conventional strafing attack. The AC-130H Spectre was armed with two 20mm M61 Vulcan cannons, one L60 Bofors 40mm cannon, an M137 105mm cannon and M37 recoil mechanism from the M102 howitzer. After 1994, the 20mm cannons were removed. The upgraded AC-130U Spooky has a single 25mm GAU-12 equalizer cannon in place of the Spectre's two 20mm cannons, an improved fire control system, and increased ammunition capacity. The new AC-130J was based on the MC-130J Commando II Special Operations tanker. The AC-130W Stinger 2 is a modified C-130H with upgrades including a precision strike package.